welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to film a plan with me in my B6 Traveler's Notebook from the Planner Society. I have actually planned in this planner already. I did a plan with me for myself for the week to see like how I wanted to do this, but I didn't film it. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. I'm going to apologize now for the lighting. I know there's a shadow. There's nothing I can really do about it. I'm really sorry. It's just extremely overcast here today, and so we're just gonna have to deal. I'm really sorry. What is up here? Okay, so this is the Traveler's Notebook, which I do have a setup for. I'm gonna put it right here in a card. There's a little eye that'll pop up. That's a card for the Traveler's Notebook that I set up, that I did with the Planner Society for December, the December kit. And I have the So Much Crafting Week on 2-page vertical inserts in here. And this is what they look like. And this is a kit by the Sweet Planner that I used. I thought it was really appropriate because it's kind of like a lazy feel, and it's got, you know, like the slippers, and it's got this really sweet robe. It says, "Let's stay in bed." I love her font. And I thought this was perfect for my last week before I go back to work and start my new career. And I really like these inserts. So when I initially purchased these inserts, I had plans on using this B6 for work. I have since decided that I don't feel like this is going to be enough space for me to keep track of everything. So I did purchase a bigger Recollections spiral bound planner. It's an hourly planner, which you will see that video probably before you see this video, so you'll know which planner I'm talking about. That is an hourly layout that I plan to use. However, like my personal planner that I use as like my travel planner, that I don't really ever bring my Erin Condren out. I probably will bring it to work, I'm not gonna lie, even if it's just in my bag, so that I have it. But this planner, I figured what I could do is kind of do a mixture of the two. So mixture of a personal planner and a mixture of a work planner. So when I have big events at school, like assemblies or district, you know, when district executives are in the office, or if I'm running a certain lesson, if it's Be Kind Week, if it's Counselor Appreciation, whatever, I can have that in the planner, but I won't have the nitty gritty of my daily breakdown, you know, the hourly that I've got going on. So I feel like this will be a really good cross between home and work, and this will be a really good travel. The size is great, and I think it'll be a good travel planner. The way that these are laid out, here's what it looks like without stickers. So you have your 7 days. You've got a this week, and then this little section here, you have all these habit trackers, and then you've got your sidebar. So what I did in my personal planner, I like to keep track of dinners. Now, I use a weekly tracker. However, in the future, I might just use a checklist, but I use a weekly tracker right now. I don't necessarily follow this. I just put what I've gotten, like our menu for the week, and then I will pick one. It doesn't mean that on Saturdays we have enchiladas. It turns out tonight we are having enchiladas. I'm filming on Saturday, but I just pick what we're gonna eat. And then I put down here just a little list of some things that I wanted to do before I go back to work. And then I used all of the full boxes, and I used a half box to kind of just fill in the big things that we were doing. And then over here in this section for the habit trackers, I used little things to write on because I use a Papermate flare, and it is pretty dark, and I was worried that it would show through on the other side. Which, as you can see where my hash marks are, it did show through. So I'm glad that I put down those littles to write on. And this section here I'm going to use as a daily gratitude. I didn't do it this week, and I don't know why, but I plan on using this as a daily gratitude. I do daily gratitude in my other planner as well, but I figured I could do one for something I'm thankful for in my personal life and one I'm thankful for at work. Until I think of something else that maybe you know, I could use it for, but that's what will work for me now. So I really like the way this turned out, and I figured since I did it and it came out pretty decently, I might as well jump on here and film. I asked you guys if you wanted to see videos in the B6, and you said yes. You also gave me a ton of great information regarding jump bands and such, so I'll need to be doing more research on that because I still have no idea what any of those things are, but I will figure them out. I'll figure them out eventually. So this week I'm going to be using this kit from Aria's Daydream. It's called Flourishing Meadows, I'm sorry. And the reason I chose this kit is there's a couple of reasons. Number one reason was because of this full box that says grab your brave self and get ready to flourish. And I felt like that was a perfect phrase for the start of a new career, because let's be honest, like starting a new career is terrifying, and got to be brave. So I really thought that that was great. The second reason I chose this kit is because the full boxes are, you know, mostly patterned. There's not a lot of clip art in them. So if I needed to put something on them like I did here, like where I put stuff on top of the full boxes, I wouldn't feel so guilty, like, because I didn't want to cover up, you know, the artwork. So I felt like that worked out pretty well. This kit is stunning. The colors are gorgeous, and it's on this really pretty mat. And I'm not planning on keeping like checklists in this planner. Excuse me. I plan on having that like on my desk. I also have some other inserts from the 1407 planner coming in that, you know, are more of a checklist. I also purchased a couple from Jasenia Printables. I just haven't printed them yet because I want to get the paper that she suggests. So, that is where we're at. Let's go ahead and jump into this plan with me now that I've done enough chatting. But I'm going to do like I did in last week's. I'm going to put my full boxes along the bottom because I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like that was a good placement, because then if I needed to, you know, put stickers on top of it, that was fine. So we'll go ahead and put this in here. Sorry about that, if that just seemed really choppy all of a sudden. The neighborhood kids came to the door looking for my kiddos, who are actually not here. They had a sleepover at Grandma and Grandpa's last night. Now the dogs are also taking a gigantic drink of water right here beside me. I'm so sorry. I'm sure that is incredibly loud. But they were barking because somebody came to the door, so then I gave them liquid. I gave them water. Okay, Colbs. Okay, I stopped filming again while he took his drink because that was just incredibly loud. Mostly just because the water is right there on the floor, and so right next to me. And so that's why it was so incredibly loud. But anyway, today the kids were coming and asking for my kiddos to come play, but they are actually, ooh, okay, careful, don't rip the paper, because, I mean, don't rip up the sticker, because it actually just ripped the paper, which I know better, but, anyways, my kiddos had a sleepover at Mimi and Papa's last night. Last minute, we were going over for dinner, and then the kids were like, can we just stay the night? And their dad and I were like, of course. Like, what kind of question is that? We'll never tell you that you can't spend the night at your grandparents unless we have something going on. So they stayed the night, and my husband is actually going to pick them up right now. My mother-in-law was saying that Aiden, my oldest son, that his belly wasn't feeling very good, and the baby, that his belly wasn't feeling very good. So hopefully they're okay, because they cannot be sick. Like, they cannot be sick. And if they are, then their dad is calling in sick to work, because I cannot call in sick to work. So this is cute. It says the boys. Was it supposed to say the boys? Did she change that for me? Instead of little things, it says the boys. I wonder if she did that for me. I have to ask her. I never noticed that. I have to ask her. I wonder if she thought that all my kids were boys, and if she did that for me. Okay, let me close this back door. I opened the back door because it's nice out, but now there's like a really loud truck outside. I think it's my neighbor's son's birthday, and they're having a jump house inflated. I think that's what's happening over there. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I put down today headers on every day, and now I'm going to go ahead and do this sidebar really quickly. So We have all of this washi, this gorgeous bottom washi, which I'm not using, which I feel really bad because it's so pretty. But I'm just going to use, I'm not going to be using obviously any habit trackers because we have a billion over here. So I'm going to be doing one section for, maybe I'll do dinners over here. And I think over here, I'm going to do another gratitude area. Let's see. I know we had another, yes. I think I'm going to use this section to keep track of a daily thankful thought at work, whether it's an interaction with a student or, you know, really good lesson that day, whatever. I just want to do that over here. And then I don't really have anything else to use this section for. Man, I don't know what that noise is. It is really loud. But I have this extra half box, or this extra full box, which I think I'm going to use. Man, that is so loud out there. I am so sorry. I just want to go open the door and be like, excuse me, I'm filming. Can't you keep it down? It might also be the trash. Today's our bulk trash day, so that means you can put out like a bunch of trash. Okay, so there's that. And then I have it's so loud. I have this other weekly box, which I actually think I'm gonna use over here. I'm gonna cover this weekly box because I have them, so why not use it? So I'm gonna put this here. And then I think for right here, above the this week, I think I'm gonna use this dinners header. Maybe I'll put a little bit of washi behind it, just because I have it. Why not, right? That looks crooked, but oh well. I did get more undo, so I could use it if I need it. Here we go. There's a dinner section, and then I have this whole section here for my, what are those? Those are my habits that I want to keep track of. I will worry about doing that in a little bit because I don't know exactly what I want to keep track of. I'm wondering if I want to put anything over here. Oh, you know what? I have these bill dues, which I actually think I'll use a bill due because I have my Etsy bill is due this week. So let's go ahead and like the final bill is due. So why don't I just pop this down here, and I'm just gonna write on here Etsy, and I'll put how much I have left to pay. And I think that that is it for like the basics. Let's go ahead and move into our day by day. I have all of my things listed here. I don't know exactly what's going on in school yet. So, you know, everything that I'm writing down is so far like my personal life. I kind of want to use one of those gold foiled weekend banners from Rose Colored Daze. Let me see if I have them close to me. I don't think I do, but I just think that it would look really, really pretty in this planner. Hold on a second. Let me see if I have. I used this kit. I feel like the black would just be too harsh. Okay, let me find those. Okay, so I found them. Here they are. It's these gorgeous gold foiled clear weekend sticker. And they're just so pretty. Ooh. And so I just want to layer this along these full, oh no. It like wrinkled. Oh boo. Let's see if I can peel it up without ruining the foil. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That's really pretty. It's kind of crooked, but that's okay. That is fine. Okay. The other thing was I found these date covers. I think they're going to be too big. They are. I also found these from Simply Watercolor Co. But I think that might be too much. We'll see. Okay, my cats are now fighting right outside the door because they're outside. Like, what is going on? This plan with me is a mess already. Let's go ahead and jump into our day by day. So Monday's my first day back to work. And it's also the kiddos' first like official Monday at their preschool. So let's find the preschool stickers. And I also wanted to see what I have for like my first day. Okay, so let's go ahead and use these preschool stickers on all 3 days. I'm gonna put it along the bottom here. So my boys go to preschool Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And these stickers are from Nikki +3 and they match so perfectly. And for my first day, let's go ahead and use a half box. And we'll use maybe this solid, the dark pink solid. I'm gonna bump it up against the header. And let's use maybe a Clever Gal Crafts foiled heart sticker. Oh, that's like really close to that header color, isn't it? Let's use the more pinky one, which is really close. Whatever, they're all very similar in color. That's pretty much like the same color as the half box, isn't it? Let's see if I can pull it up. I can't, so I'm just gonna leave it. It'll be fine. So I'm just gonna write Mommy's first day. Perfect. And we also have dance this day. We have dance these 4 days. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop dance in with one of these little quarter boxes. So do you see how I'm like covering up a lot of the full box? That's why I picked these that have less of a pattern on them, because that have more of a pattern and less like clip art, because I didn't want to be covering up, you know, a bunch. I'll put it up here so it's all the same. And then I pulled out the Clever Gal Crafts bows in the Sophie Pink. I'm just gonna put a bow over the days that are dance. And perfect. Let's go ahead and write that in. Ballet at 6:30. I am so incredibly sorry. The dog started barking because somebody came to the door and I forgot to turn the camera back on. But I just finished filling in dance, and then on Monday I put a half box for my first day of work, put in a Clever Gal Crafts bow, heart. And then for Tuesday I put a half box for my daughter having her field trip, and I also put in these little handprints from the kit. And then for Wednesday, I put in that we have Cub Scouts in the evening, and then I left the spot blank in the morning because I think we might have a staff meeting on Wednesday mornings, but I don't know, so I'm leaving that alone. Thursday, right now, all we have is dance, so I'm just leaving that blank. And then Friday, I put in that cookie pre-sale start, which, if you didn't know, my daughter sells Girl Scout cookies, and you can order them online, and they are shipped directly to you. So while cookie pre-sales are going on, I will have the link down in the description box below, okay? That's all I have so far for Friday, so I'm going to leave those blank because I don't know what else I have going on, and I want to not take up too much space. For Saturday, we have a Girl Scout meeting, so I'm going to go ahead and use, I think I'll use this darker half box to just kind of bring in more of this color to this side. I'm so sorry, you guys, that my dog is very squirrely today. She is barking a lot today. The kids are playing outside, and I think that's what she keeps hearing, and so she feels the need to bark all the time. and it's windy, and she's just a flippin' mess. And so please don't mind her. For Girl Scouts, what shall I use? I think I'm going to use another one of these little yellow gold foiled stickers. I don't know what's on that one. And I'm just going to write on here, Girl Scouts 9 to 11 a.m. And then we also have my daughter's, not Girl Scout, my daughter's dance teacher's son's birthday. Did that make sense? Did you follow that? So we have these little gold glitter balloons in the kit. And so I'm just going to write on here, Jameson's birthday. And that's from 2 to 3 p.m. And that's all I have planned for Saturday. For Sunday, my son is having a sleepover for his birthday. This is actually a 3-day weekend. And so he's having his little BFF, Jason, who is actually our neighbor. He lives right down the street. They're in the same grade. It really worked out. They're having a little sleepover for his birthday. So his birthday is the 16th. It's around the corner. We use this green. Green is his favorite color. So I'm going to put this green flag in the half box. And I'm also going to use, I think I have, sorry, I'm over here in my stash looking for, I know that I have like a foiled birthday sticker from Simply Watercolor Co. I don't know if I have them over here though. I have these. Okay, this will work. Do I have? Yeah. Let's use this little cake. And I'm just going to write here, Aiden and Jason sleepover. Perfect. And that's it for my weekly plans. I know this looks really blank, and you know what? Just for good measure, I think I'm going to put some half boxes up here just so that there's something there, because I'll need to write something in, you know, whatever, even if it's, you know, I don't know what it is that we end up doing, but I don't like having a blank, so I want to put something there. And then let's talk about this section here. I mentioned before that I used littles last week because I didn't want my writing to, you know, shine through. So I actually think that's what I'm going to do again. And I'm going to use the light pink just because I really like the light pink color, and I want to kind of keep it light. And I think, let's see, I think I'll use, I think I will use a piece of washi. To put over the daily tasks, the word daily tasks, even though the font is very pretty. And I'm just going to do a to-do header over it like that. Totally unnecessary, just felt like it added a little something to it. So I'm going to put this. Now, obviously, I am like skipping. I'm doing every other habit tracker, if that makes sense. Because I could put them all back to back, but that's, A, I don't need that much, and B, I don't have that much space. Like, put this one, last one. So that gives, oh, that one's crooked. Whale poo. Let's see if I can very gently, oh, peeled up a little bit of the paper. Here we go. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so for this one down here at the bottom, I'm going to use this to keep track that I am tracking my food. I'm doing Weight Watchers. I fell off the bandwagon for 2 weeks, so I'm back on. And then what other things do I want to keep track of? Oh, I want to keep track that my husband and I are reading in our daily scripture book. I want to keep track that I am answering messages every day. Now that's going to be Etsy messages as well as emails at work. I want to try really hard to no spend as much as I can. I'm not officially putting myself on a no spend because I know better, but I'm just putting that on there so that I can try my best to not to no spend. What other things did I want to keep track of? I'm keeping track of chores in my other planner. I'm going to write on here gratitude to make sure that every day we're doing our daily, thankful thought. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for this last one. I'm just going to leave it blank for right now because I don't know and I don't just want to put something in. We have these little cute stickers here that say adulting is hard and it says, but first coffee. I kind of want to put this like in this full box down here, like kind of in the corner. That's cute, but first coffee. For dinners this week, what did we have? We had, I already did our shopping. We planned for turkey balls, which are like turkey and stuffing meatballs that we eat with like a little bit of cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes on the side, super delicious. What else did we plan for this week? We planned for burrito bowls. We planned for, oh, that's right. We planned for the asparagus pasta, which is like asparagus and chicken and pesto sauce and mozzarella cubes. Sun-dried tomatoes is the other thing that goes in that pasta. My camera died and I've charged it. We're also gonna have chicken tacos and Caesar salad. But anyway, that is it for this plan with me. It's a little bit later now. Everybody's home. And I'm just gonna wrap up this video. My camera died, so I had to let it charge. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this back into the planner. And there we go. And that's it for this week. It turned out really pretty. I like it a lot. I'm really liking this little planner. So I like how big it is. Like this setup is really, really good. A nice travel planner. So when I get the rest of my inserts this week from the 1407 planner, I will be sure to show you those and get those into the planner. So until then, I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure that you are subscribed if you're not. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. You can hit the notification bell to get notified every time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.